All right. Got it. All right. Let me get situated and then we will start up the show. Hello, everybody. It is I, Ginger, of the Not Ready for Quarantine players, one of many, obviously. We are here doing a script read tonight for Romy and Michelle's high school reunion. We are doing this in benefit of Bar PM. If you are not local to St. Louis, that is a St. Louis club, gay bar that was run into by a cop car in late December. And then fuckery occurred, and now they are collecting funds in order to rebuild and for legal and all that good shit. So this is the link, this GoFundMe here. I'm going to try to keep it up the whole time so that everybody can donate as needed. And we hope we can add some funds and get everybody, I'm sorry, I'm doing two things at once, get them some funds so that they can help with all their legal stuff, with all the building stuff, and ACAB. Yay! All right, let me just do this, and then I will introduce the cast. Sorry. Okay. So I am Ginger. I will be playing Michele, which is a little confusing because we also have Michele who will be playing Romy. So I'm excited. It's going to be great. We also have Steven Shore here. They will be playing Sandy Frink and some others. We have Andrew Wasson. They will be playing Toby. We have Kenna Yalson here. She will be doing Heather Mooney and Lisa. We have Mr. Sean Watson, mixed Sean Watson, playing Billy, the not likable person. Well, Sean, are extremely likable, so, out of character. We've got Stephanie Six Trombones playing Chrissy. Yay. And we have the wonderful Danny Wilson here as narrator again, which we are super excited for. But if everybody's ready, I think we'll just jump right in. I did have to write the narration, so if it sucks, that's on me again. But I'm ready when y'all are.
That means that all the creative liberties will be taken. No. We fade into the tune of Just a Girl by No Doubt on various textures and colors as the opening credits roll. We start to see hands with long silver fingernails smoothing out the fabric as the credits keep going. Eventually, the hands smooth out some white fabric with pictures of Venice Beach, California on it, and the camera zooms into a picture which turns into the setting of our film. The camera pans over the ocean, and on a crowded beach, we see a couple beach volleyball games in progress. But the camera keeps panning over that toward a cute apartment building right across the street. It's a 1920s style brick building with bright blue doors and windows. We go right through the window on the 5th floor and see all the fun fabric draped over the windows. We eventually land in a cute apartment with exposed brick and hardwood floor where a pretty woman is playing on a TV.
How much is this, Lori?
It's very expensive.
It's very expensive.
Look, I got money to spend in here.
I don't think we have anything for you. You're obviously in the wrong place. Please leave.
Even though we've watched Pretty Woman like 36 times, I never get tired of making fun of it.
Oh, I know. Poor thing. Like, they won't even let her shop. Yeah, like these sales girls in Beverly Hills aren't bigger whores than she is.
I know.
The camera finally pans over to our protagonists, Romy and Michele, sitting up in twin beds watching Pretty Woman together.
Oh my God, listen to that music. It's so sad. Sad music as she leaves.
It's like, boo-hoo.
Romy giggles as she eats some popcorn.
But it actually is kind of sad.
Romy throws Michele a perplexed look as we go back to Pretty Woman, and a salesman has come to save the day for Julia Roberts.
Anything you see here we can do, by the way? Get ready to have some fun, okay?
Okay.
Mary Pat, Mary Kate, Mary Frances, Tova. Let's see it. Come on. Let's see the outfit.
Michele lets out a tiny gasp. Romy looks back over at her friend again, confused at her emotion.
I just get really happy when they finally let her shop.
The screen goes black for a second before we see Michele push open a space in her closet. She's clearly just gotten out of the shower and is ready to choose tonight's fit.
Okay, so I have nothing to wear. We don't even have time to make anything new before we go out.
Another space opens as Romy, also just out of the shower, starts looking at options.
What about this?
Did you lose weight?
Actually, I have been trying this new fat-free diet I invented. All I've had to eat for the past 6 days are gummy bears, jelly beans, and candy corns.
I wish I had your discipline.
We fade in to moments later when Romy is wearing a shiny faux leather jacket with a leopard print bodice and cheetah print purse. She does a fun little dance move as she looks in a mirror.
I can't believe how cute I look.
Michele walks into frame wearing a baby blue feathery fringed shiny top with a blue net skirt.
I know. You know what? This is like the cutest we've ever looked.
Oh, it's definitely the cutest. Don't you love how we can just say that to each other and like we're not being conceited?
Oh, I know. No, we're just being honest.
A brief strobe light into the room, and we are suddenly in a loud nightclub. The dance floor is full of people dancing to Be My Lover by LaBouche. Our heroines are just walking in.
God, I hope there are some cute guys here tonight. They were cute last night.
Oh, they were cute.
Really cute.
They walk up to the bar and are greeted by a guy in a shiny faux leather short sleeve tee and a goatee.
Hey, Michele, Romy.
We'll take 2 Diet Cokes.
Right, with extra cherries. Don't move. I'll be right back.
Okay, I have the yuckiest taste in my mouth from those taquitos.
Ew.
I hope I don't get indigestion. Hey, remember that time I barfed from bad Mexican food? It was so gross.
Oh my God, I hate throwing up in public.
Me too.
We transition to later in the evening, and the dance floor is still popping, but Romy and Michele are just kind of standing around waiting for something to happen.
I can't believe there are absolutely no guys here tonight.
I know. None.
Come on, Michele, let's just go dance with ourselves.
Okay.
The ladies find a space on the crowded floor and start dancing with each other.
I swear to God, sometimes I wish I were a lesbian.
You want to try and have sex sometime? Just to see if we are?
What? Yeah, right. Just the thought of having sex with another woman creeps me out. Not true.
She didn't need to think on it for a second.
But if we're not married by the time we're like 30, ask me again.
Okay.
They proceed to start a choreographed dance to a remix of Stayin' Alive by the Bee Gees. We pan away from the ladies' dance and we start hearing Romy over an intercom.
243. 243.
Each time she says it, she gets more terse. We hear a buzzing sound.
243.
The buzzing is revealed to be an overhead light in a Jaguar car dealership, where Romy is the service receptionist.
243. Service number 243.
We see a car salesman and a prospective buyer in the background.
It's beautiful. Is that real wood?
Romy is getting pissed at this point.
During this century, boys.
We see a long line has formed, people waiting to pick up their cars. Romy starts looking for any signs of life in the garage behind her.
Come on, Ramon, quit jerking off and bring the car around.
The woman who owns car 243 looks offended at Romy's coarse language, but thankfully we hear tires screeching and Ramon quickly makes his way over to the reception with the keys.
It's about time.
Romy, you're looking hot today.
Yeah, that's because I'm sweating like a pig in here.
Well, the air conditioning is working in the service office. You might want to come by and cool off later.
Yeah, Ramon, that'll happen. Sorry, ma'am, he's such an asshole.
She hands the woman her keys, and she looks at Romy like she's a leper as she gingerly takes the keys from her and collects her car. The woman behind her immediately pops up to the window.
I'm in a hurry.
Well, I'm going as fast as I can, Miss Mooney.
Romy realizes she knows that name from somewhere. She inspects the service receipt closer.
Heather?
She looks up at the woman in dark sunglasses and huffing deeply on a cigarette.
Heather Mooney from Sagebrush High in Tucson?
The woman removes her sunglasses to reveal heavily blurred black eyeliner as she tries to figure out how this woman knows her.
Yeah?
It's Romy! Romy White!
You're shitting me.
No, this is so weird. I didn't know you were living in LA.
Well, now that you know, we'll be getting together a lot.
Romy lets out a braying laugh, which is met with a look of sheer annoyance on Heather's face.
So, God, you're driving a Jaguar? What do you do?
Ever hear of Lady Fair cigarettes?
The ones that burn down really fast?
Twice the taste and half the time for the gal on the go? I invented the quick burning paper.
Wow!
You going to the reunion?
What reunion?
Our 10-year high school reunion in Tucson.
You're kidding me. It's been 10 years? God, where have I been?
I'm stumped. Where?
Anyway, are you going?
I'd rather put this cigarette out in my ass.
I wonder why I didn't get an invitation. I mean, I'm sure Michelle would have told me if she got one.
Michelle Weinberger?
Hmm.
Do you live with Michelle Weinberger?
Yeah?
I just thought she'd maybe be married to Sandy by now.
Sandy Frank?
Yes, Sandy Frank. He could barely contain his erection every time she was around. Why do you think he always carried that huge notebook?
The Frankazoid and Michelle, I'm so sure. Besides, didn't you have a thing for Sandy in high school?
I did not have a thing.
She looks to the folks waiting in line.
I did not have a thing.
And then back to Rome.
I did not have a thing. I was very much in love with him. Very much in love. And there's a difference.
She faces the line again.
There's a difference.
And back to Romy again.
There's a difference. I have to go now.
Well, I guess I won't be seeing you at the reunion, but I will tell everyone you said hi.
Why don't you tell everybody I said to go fuck themselves for making my teen years a living hell?
Oh, yeah, right.
Heather darts off and the next woman in line comes up.
Finally.
But before she can say or do anything else, Romy puts a finger in her face and quickly picks up the phone and dials up Michelle. The woman gets even more annoyed.
Michelle, you'll never guess who I just ran into.
Cut to a Sagebrush High yearbook being opened by Our Ladies.
God, I can't believe it's already been 10 years.
I know.
They start looking through the yearbook together as they lay on one of their beds in the apartment.
There she is. Oh, that's you.
There she is.
Oh, God, she was so weird.
She still is.
Why was she like always going behind that building?
We see a shot of Heather in the yearbook making her way behind said building. The camera zooms in on it and we're in a flashback. A teenage Heather makes her way to the one place she can smoke between classes without getting caught. She puts a cigarette between her lips and looks over at a sullen cowboy leaned up against a fence, already smoking.
Got a light?
The grumpy cowboy looks at her, glances at his nearly finished cigarette, and flicks it in her general direction. Heather watches it as it lands by her Doc Martens.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that because I'm not a human being or anything, you pathetic turd.
The cowboy quietly makes his way back to class without acknowledging Heather's even talking to him. She picks up the discarded cigarette and uses it to light the end of her cigarette. She gets one good puff in when the bell rings, signaling the next class.
There should be a cigarette you can smoke all the way between classes. What a waste.
She snuffs out the nearly whole cigarette, and as she walks to class, the yearbook page turns. We are back in Romy and Michelle's apartment.
Okay, find us.
Oh, okay.
Michelle flips to the page with the class yearbook photos, and we see that Romy and Michelle are the only two sharing a photo.
Oh my God. Remember what a big controversy it was for us to have our picture taken together?
Yeah, well, Danny Weller like lodge the complaint. And, because alphabetically, he's supposed to be between us.
And then we were like, okay, Danny, if you want to be between us, you can come to Michelle's house on Friday and we'll be waiting.
That's right. And then he came over and we're like, Danny, it was a joke.
I know. And then we turned the sprinklers on him.
Oh my God. Didn't he die?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
A brief moment of contemplation about their departed classmate, and then right back to reminiscing.
Oh my God, Michele, look at the A group.
Mm-hmm.
Christy Masters, Kelly Possinger, Lisa Luter, and Cheryl Quick.
Michele flips the page.
So who would you say was in the B group?
Oh, it's a drama crowd. Like Casey Deegan and Mark Black.
Oh, uh-huh. God, I had the hugest crush on Casey, remember?
Oh, yeah.
God, I wonder why he never liked me.
Someone's at the front door doorbell.
Whoops.
As with Heather's picture before, the camera zooms in on the drama club photo, and we see Casey exchange a flirtatious look with the handsome guy next to him in the photo as the village people play. The page turns, and we're back with Romy and Michele. They're walking together in their neighborhood as storefronts pass behind them.
So what group would you say we were in?
Well, we definitely weren't in the A group. But you know what? We weren't really in the B group either.
Okay, but we weren't in the C group, were we?
What? Oh, Michele, come on. I mean, that was like all the honor students and like the rejects, like Sandy Frink and Heather Mooney.
As Romy's saying this, the camera zooms into a photo of a science fair. We're back in 1987. The camera moves through the fair as if looking for someone, and it lands on Sandy Frink and Heather Mooney.
Ew, look at them.
We were definitely not in that group.
Ugh.
Michele, over here.
Want me to get your huge notebook for you?
Sandy puts his arms down and looks embarrassed. Another young girl comes running up to Sandy and Heather excitedly.
Oh, Heather, I want to take a picture of you and Sandy for the yearbook. And I want to interview you too, because I think it would really make an interesting article for the roundup.
Oh, Toby, fuck off.
Okay, but can I take a picture of you first?
Heather begrudgingly gets closer to Sandy, and we see the flashbulb go off. As the white fades, we're back with our ladies in modern times. They've reached their destination of a cute diner. The yearbook sits open on the table in front of them.
So, Romy, what group were we in?
Well, I'm not sure that we were really in any group. I think we were more like the loners.
They look back at the yearbook at a picture of the student council and see their younger selves walking behind the group, essentially photobombing the picture.
Oh my God, there we are.
Yeah, and alone. Look, even though I had to wear that stupid back brace and you were kind of fat, we were still totally cutting edge.
The camera zooms in on them, and we're flashing back to lunchtime back in high school.
I love when it's hamburger day.
Uh-huh.
We hear Toby taking the picture in the background.
Okay, smile. Great, thanks a lot. Can I take your picture?
Romy turns back to glance at Toby bothering her fellow students for candid shots.
Oh, please.
We see a nerdy older teacher walk to the girls and stop their progress.
Hello, girls. Don't forget, you have detention after school today.
Oh, we won't, Mr. Lish.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to it.
He seems a bit taken aback by this response. He backs away, just kind of staring at them, and Romy bursts out laughing.
Oh my God, can you believe he just got married? Like, how desperate is she?
I know, it's like, hi, this is my husband. He dissects crayfish, but he has a really good personality.
He's a 10, but he dissects crayfish. The ladies take their tiny trays and find an empty table. Romy notices an attractive guy, shirtless, in an open courtyard, tossing a football to a friend.
Oh my God, Michele, Billy Christensen. Oh, he's so cute.
He is cute.
Really cute.
Billy starts making his way to another table. As he crosses the girl's path, Romy speaks up.
Hi, Billy.
Billy glanced over to see who addressed him and gives a look like he stepped in shit. He says nothing as he makes his way over to the A group's table and plants a big kiss on Christy Masters.
Billy, my gosh, oh, you're so slimy.
I can't believe he's with Christy Masters.
I know. She's like so transparent.
Did you hear her report in Miss Waggett's class? Like, she actually thinks she's going to be a TV anchor woman. What a deludinoid.
The camera pulls back and we're at the A group's table. Christy is giggling because she secretly loves the attention from Billy.
Those weirdos are staring at us again.
Obsessed with us.
Look at what they're wearing. Ugh, where do you even get outfits that hideous?
They made them in home ec from their own patterns. Actually, I think they're semi-interesting.
Lisa catches judgmental looks from the other girls.
In a freakish, off-putting way. Never mind.
Christy, come on, I'm hungry.
No, Billy, wait. I want to have some fun. Lisa, give me the bag.
Lisa flashes a maniacal grin as she grabs the seemingly innocuous brown paper bag.
Here you go. You are so bad.
Christy takes 2 fruit-shaped nut cakes out of the bag and starts walking over to the 2 girls.
What? What?
She is out of control.
Michele, Christy Masters is coming over here.
Wow, she never comes over.
Okay, just act cool.
Christy circles around the back of the table and stands on Michelle's right.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Christy.
So, you girls gonna try out for the spring musical?
Us?
As Michele tries to swivel to see what Romy thinks of this idea, Christy takes the opportunity to place the magnets on Michelle's back brace. Romy is so in awe that Christy's talking to them that she doesn't notice.
Yeah, you should. It'll be fun.
Okay, why not?
Michelle's brace squeaks as she turns to face Christy.
Squeak. Yeah, so what musical are they doing?
The Music Man.
You're kidding. Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon. I don't remember the tune. Is coming down the street. I love the Music Man.
You were so close.
Okay. Can I have the rest of this?
Christy starts to grab Romy's hamburger off her tray without really waiting for a reply.
What?
She takes one big solitary bite out of the burger.
It's good. See ya.
Christy walks away with Romy's lunch.
She can really be nice when she wants to be.
We cut to Sandy and Heather walking together. Sandy is holding his books over his crotch. Heather glowers at him as he waves.
Michele!
Heather seems to want to stop him, but he doesn't acknowledge her as he makes his way to Romy and Michelle's table. Heather just walks away dejectedly.
Don't look now. Here comes the Frinkazoid.
Oh God, he is such a geek.
But it's too late. There's Sandy.
Hi, Michele. Gee, Michele, you're looking really lovely today.
Michelle squeaks as she turns to at least acknowledge him.
Squirt. Okay, see you in biology.
She squeaks again as she turns back to Romy.
Squirt.
I thought I ought to tell you, Michele, that Christy Masters stuck magnets on your back.
What? She stuck.
Romy inspects her friend's back.
Oh my God, Michele, you do have magnets on your back.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Help me. Oh my God.
Laughter erupts from the courtyard, but the loudest laughter comes from the A group's table.
Okay, don't let them see you upset. That's what they want.
Oh my God.
Romy looks at Michele and starts fake laughing really hard.
Hey.
I'm pretending you just did something hilarious. Now you laugh at me. Come on, do it.
The girls erupt. into even bigger laughter and start gathering their books to go to class, leaving all their trash on the table. We cut to the ladies in modern times at the diner.
God, that was so rude. I mean, like, you couldn't help it if you had scoliosis.
I know. What a bitch. Taking your hamburger. I mean, what was that? God, remember the prom? You got so thin by then.
Oh, I know. I was so lucky for getting mono. It was like the best diet ever.
I wonder if I got my brace off sooner if somebody would have invited me. I mean, other than Sandy Frink.
Well, nobody invited me either.
Well, at least we looked fantastic, and that is the most important thing.
The camera zooms in on a picture of the prom, and we're flashing back to the night. The party is in full swing as Dance Hall Days plays. A group is huddled on the side of the dance floor judging everyone else. They see Romy and Michele dancing together.
Oh, gee, nice outfits. Really? Oh, look, it's the Madonna twins.
The camera finds Romy and Michele in full Madonna regalia.
Okay, this is so typical. Of course, we're like the only ones that don't look like we're going to a hoedown.
Oh, I know. This town is so unhip.
Ugh.
I can't wait till we move to LA.
Me too.
Everything's going to happen for us for sure there, Michele. We'll never look back.
Okay.
Romy starts doing quick turns on the floor, and her pony extension whips Michele in the face.
Ooh, that hurt, but it looked really good.
Kelly runs up to the podium with an envelope in her hands.
Okay, everyone, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to announce the king and queen of prom.
Oh.
And the winners are Billy Christensen and Christy Masters.
Christy acts like an overexcited drag pageant contestant.
Oh.
I literally have the same crowd. Duh.
Christy makes a beeline for the podium.
It's me.
Boo-hoo, I'm so surprised.
Christy starts waving air at her face to keep from crying.
Thank you. Thank you.
God, Billy looks so cute in his tux.
He does look cute.
Really cute. Do you think since it's like the last night of school and I might never see him again that he would dance with me?
I bet he would. I mean, it's senior prom. Nobody's going to say no to anyone tonight.
Fueled by Michelle's encouragement, Romy goes to talk to Billy. As she leaves the frame, up pops Sandy Frink.
Michelle, since this is the last night of school and all, would you care to dance with me once?
No.
And as she darts away quickly, Heather walks up to Sandy.
I'll dance with you.
Nah, it's no fun unless you really love the person. Thanks anyway.
Heather absorbs yet another rejection as Toby excitedly runs up with a silver platter serving punch.
Okay, who can name the capitals of all the 50 states?
Okay, Toby, fuck off.
Heather, can't you be a little bit more sensitive?
Me be more sensitive? You're a jerk off.
At that, she stalks away, leaving Sandy and Toby standing there awkwardly.
Albuquerque.
Albany.
We cut to Heather, finding a peaceful place to grab a smoke. She searches for a light, coming up short again. All of a sudden, a mostly smoked cigarette gets flicked at her feet again by our reticent cowboy. She looks up and sees him leaned up against a tree.
Why are you tormenting me? Why don't you go fuck a sheep or your sister or yourself, brain dead redneck asshole?
The cowboy walks off, leaving Heather to her cigarette. We cut to Billy, checking out the refreshments in his prom king tiara. We see Romy approaching him.
Billy, hi.
Billy looks at her as if he's confused who she is and why she's talking to him.
Do you want to dance? I mean, just like, because the song is like so great. Never mind. Unless, like, you want to.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Why not?
Really?
Could you wait here? I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
He walks off and we see how excited Romy looks. Cut to Billy making his way over to the A group.
Hey, Christy, that Romy girl just asked me to dance with her.
You're kidding me. That's pathetic.
The group of girls start laughing.
What should I do?
Let me take care of this.
She walks away and we cut to Michele, not really knowing how to eat asparagus. Bonus, there's no right way to eat asparagus. She ends up licking the tip of it as Romy comes bounding up to her.
Michele?
Oh God. Okay, so what did he say?
Sure, why not?
Oh my God.
They both scream and jump for joy before embracing. By then, Christy is there. She's putting on full histrionics.
Thanks a lot, Romy.
What?
Thanks for stealing my boyfriend.
What are you talking about?
Billy just broke up with me. Apparently, he's had a crush on you since Mr. Roswell's class. And now that he knows that you like him, he doesn't want to pretend with me anymore. My life was perfect and you ruined it.
She lets out, I'm just going to go with it's not a little squeaky sob, but a fake squeaky sob, and walks off.
I swear to God, Christy, like, I didn't even know he would dance with me.
Wow. She is really PO'd. This is so cool.
Oh my God, I know. You know what's so weird? It's like I had this dream where Billy was like in love with me. And I mean, he was in a wheelchair, but still, it's like it's coming true or something.
Uh-huh.
How's my hair?
Perfect. Okay, Romy, you look so good with blonde hair and black roots. It's like not even funny.
I have to say, this is turning out to be one of the very best nights of my entire life.
Yay!
As Whip It fades into time after time, God, I love that we get to know all of the beautiful music. The camera pans away from the ladies to show Billy and Christy riding off together on his bitchin' motorcycle. We transition to later in the evening. Most of the balloon decorations are deflated, and most of the party goers have gone. We see Romy and Michele still waiting for that dance with Billy.
You know, maybe he's like passed out in the bathroom. You want me to go check?
He's not in the bathroom, Michele.
Romy is visibly upset. They stand in silence for a brief moment.
I'll dance with you, Romy.
Okay.
Okay.
They half hug, half dance, and the camera pans away from the last picture in the yearbook. We're back with Romy and Michele in the diner, and Romy shuts the yearbook.
Oh, we just waited and waited. God, I was such an idiot.
But wait till he sees you now. You were like so much cuter than you were in high school.
Like, I guess I'm cuter.
Yeah, and look at the way we live. I mean, just our lifestyle, you know? I mean, we live in LA and they are still stuck in Tucson.
You know what, Michele? You are right. We're going to go back there and blow them away.
Cut to some quarters going into a washer or dryer. We see Michele going through all the questions she's expected to send in for the reunion as laundry is turning in bright orange dryers behind her.
Boy, there's a lot of questions to answer. Like, why do we have to fill these out?
Romy makes her way back from the washers.
They want to know what we've been doing the past 10 years.
Oh.
Okay, here we go.
Ah.
Name.
And the ladies start filling out the surveys.
Oh, we're having so much fun already.
I know.
I cannot wait for this reunion.
Me too. Occupation, cashier.
Unemployed.
Don't write that. Okay, so your last job was sales girl. So say you're a freelance fashion consultant.
Ooh, clever.
Relationship status, married.
Nope.
They both draw heavy and pronounced X's by each of these.
Engaged.
No.
Living with somebody.
Michele thinks for a second on this.
Should I say you?
I mean, I guess so.
Okay.
You know, Michele,
Yeah.
now that I'm looking at this,
Uh-huh.
our lives don't seem as impressive as I thought.
They don't?
Well, do you think it's impressive that we're still single and we've been living together for 10 years and I'm a cashier and you're unemployed?
Well, yeah, not super impressive.
Well, then what's the point of going if we're not going to like impress people?
Well, oh.
We see the girls looking disappointed in the laundromat. Fade to them looking disappointed again in their apartment. Both are still in deep thought.
Romy, I still really want to go.
I know, me too.
Well then, can't we just like think of something?
Okay, well, the reunion is like 2 weeks away, right?
Right.
And all we need is maybe some like better jobs and boyfriends, right?
Yeah, but okay, if those things were so easy to get, wouldn't we already have them?
Well, I mean, like we never really tried before. I mean, we've never really had a good enough reason, like going to a reunion to motivate us.
That's true.
She grabs a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos while Romy ruminates.
Okay, so like we're just gonna have to make ourselves more impressive, that's all. So I'm gonna go out and bag us some boyfriends while you look for a cool new job.
Okay.
Plus, I hate to say it, but you eat whatever you want, girl, because you look fabulous.
Oh.
Michele does not consider the original line and does consider the actual line. No, the one you said. As Romy slowly puts the Doritos back in her hand because she wanted some fucking Doritos.
Oh, okay. Well, like that one chip doesn't make a difference anyway, so I'm gonna eat whatever the fuck I want.
We cut to an aerobics class at a popular gym. Oh, we're gonna keep going. The camera backs away to the upper level. We see our ladies in full glam at a cycling class.
Okay, so according to this chart, if we want to lose a pound a day, we just stay away from useless bum-ass men. And that means if we want to burn 4,000 calories, we just don't talk to men like all day.
Michele considers this for a second and then...
Oh, hey, Romy, remember Mrs. Shivas' class? It was like always a word problem. Like there's a guy in a rowboat going X miles and the current going, like some other miles. And how long does it take for him to get to town? It was like, who cares? Who wants to go to town with a guy who drives a rowboat?
Okay, guys, let's jump.
Everyone in the class starts hopping up and down on their seats while still pumping their pedals.
Hey, Michele.
Yeah.
What does this remind you of?
Oh, I know. This lady is totally sick.
We cut to a Versace storefront where Michele is inside interviewing.
Let me just say that I am like really familiar with the entire Versace line. And if you would just give me a chance, I know I could like sell the shit out of the stuff. And to me, fashion is just like everything.
She spots a posh looking woman trying on a yellow suit.
By the way, your blouse, hi, that blouse looks great on you.
Oh, thank you.
And see, I make a great salesperson because I just have this like really believable way of telling people that they look really good, even though I'm just like,
The posh lady immediately looks bummed and starts walking away.
I think she heard me.
And thank you so much for coming.
That's okay. You're welcome.
I don't think you're requiring any new staff.
You aren't taking on any what?
Staff. Employees.
Oh, staff. Okay, I didn't understand with your big accent. I couldn't figure it out. Okay, fine. You really shouldn't let people fill out applications if you don't want them to actually try to get a job here.
It's a compliment.
No, that's all I have to say. Goodbye.
Michele walks off, and we're whisked away to the same nightclub the ladies were in before. This time, Romy is standing by herself as a guy walks up to her.
Hi, hey, great suit. Is that an Armani?
Yes, it is.
I thought so. So what do you do?
I'm a suit salesman.
Oh, would you excuse me? I cut my foot before and my shoe is filling with blood.
She walks off to find Michele, making an obvious limp as she goes. We cut to the next day, and Michele is walking into a Barney's.
Yeah, well, my first choice was to work at a boutique on Rodeo Drive, but this would be okay.
Oh, thank you. Unfortunately, we don't have any openings here right now.
Are you serious?
Although we might have an opening at our discount outlet.
Okay, well, what street would that be on?
We cut to the gym again, and the ladies are in a punching bag class. I like the technical term, Ginger.
I know, right?
Come on, Michele. At this point, any job is better than no job at all.
A discount outlet? Me? Fine. So, any boyfriends yet?
No. All the guys with good jobs must be going to other clubs.
Oh, you know where Dana met her new boyfriend? He's a William Morris agent.
Oh, showbiz, good job. Where?
Cut to the next day, and in a church basement, Romy's standing up among a group.
Hi, my name is Romy, and I'm an alcoholic.
Hi,
Romy.
Hey.
Cut to Michele being led through a Goodwill-type store by an unenthusiastic manager.
And you also get a 5% employee discount over and above our everyday low prices. I got this surprise nut cake for $1.
You paid a whole dollar for that?
You betcha.
An old raggedy-looking lady walks between them to look at a rack of men's shoes. She puts them back and walks on.
She's one of our regulars.
Michele looks horrified.
So, what do you think?
I'd like to go away.
We cut to the set of the 90s MTV show Singled Out. Romy passes a long line of prospective daters with her application in hand and approaches the casting director.
I know I'm supposed to wait in that line, but listen, I wouldn't even be here if this wasn't like a dating emergency.
The casting director looks at her application, then back up at Romy.
Our cutoff is 25. Try VH1.
We're whisked back to the gym, and we can tell where our ladies are by the high heels slowly strolling on the treadmills. The ladies look utterly bummed.
The reunion is less than a week away. I mean, I can't believe you just turned down a job.
Well, I thought the idea was to impress people. I mean, how am I going to impress anyone by selling Bonlow smocks at Bargain Mart? Banlon? I don't know what that means.
I'm so sick of this. I'm gonna go get some surprise nut cake.
Get it, girl.
She storms off to the locker room and finds the surprise nut cake that the British guys. I don't know.
Throwing Danny off so hard.
Someone hit
Oh my
her.
god, I've been killing myself for 8 days and this tastes so delicious.
That's impossible. Did you deduct 16 pounds for your nut cake?
Just forget it. I'm not going.
What?
Come on, get real, Michele. We're idiots. We can't get jobs and boyfriends in 2 weeks.
But I thought you said we could.
Cut to the ladies in their apartment, having given up on their dream. They're surrounded by the nut cake that Romy found and eating their feelings. Romy is eating raw cookie dough out of the tube, and their orange kitty is eating what looks to be angel food cake off of a plate. I really hope there's no chocolate in it.
Right?
They're leaned up against the couch while Michele goes through Vogue magazine.
Oh God, the top female executives, they're all so pretty.
They aren't real executives, Michele. Those are models.
Oh, I thought they looked familiar. God, they really look like executives, don't they?
That's only because they're wearing those stupid suits and phony glasses and carrying briefcases.
Huh.
Oh my God, Michele, that's it. We can go to the reunion and just pretend to be successful. I mean, who's going to know? They're in Tucson. We're here. We could just show up looking like business women.
Oh my God. Oh, but wait, but if the people at the reunion see us drive up in a Nova, won't they know we're not really successful businesswomen?
If you can make the clothes, I can get us the car.
We cut to the Jaguar shop the next day, and Romy is decked out in a salmon skin tight dress. She walks into the tech booth, where a group of mechanics are Homer Simpson eat chips in space. I don't know what to do.
I meant to say watching.
Okay. I was like,
I've seen the movie a couple times. I got it.
Clear out, boys. I need to talk to Ramon.
Oh, go.
and the guys clear out without hesitation. Ramon switches off the TV.
Yes, Karamia.
Michele and I have this high school reunion to go to, and we need to show up in a really cool car.
Yeah.
Todd told me that you have a really great deal on an XJS convertible that you're fixing up.
Yeah.
So can I borrow the car?
Well, if I loan you my car, what do I get?
What do you want?
Oh, Romy, you know what I want.
Oh, forget it. I'm not going to have sex with you just to borrow your stupid car.
I gotta get something.
All right, close the blinds and we'll work something out.
We cut to the outside of the tech booth, where a mechanic hears Romy exclaiming,
Oh, Ramon. Oh, Ramon. Oh.
The mechanic puts his ear up to the door and motions for his buddies to come listen.
Check this out. Check this out.
Oh, yes. Oh, man. Oh, Ramon. Oh, Ramon, yes. Mi Capitan, mi amor. You are Columbus and I am America. Discover me, Ramon. Just discover me.
We're inside the booth, and Romy is sitting, facing Ramon, just shouting. No physical touch whatsoever. Ramon is feeding her the lines.
Hey, explosions. The earth is moving.
Explosions. The earth is moving.
Ooh, is that an earthquake? No, it's Ramon.
Romy rolls her eyes at this, but obliges.
Is that an earthquake? No, it's Ramon. Oh, it's Ramon.
Man, Stallion, fill me with your giant love wand.
What? No. Ew, I don't think so.
Well, say something nice about my nut cake.
Ugh. Ramon, your nutcake is so powerful. I'm coming. Okay, thanks. Get off me now.
Aw, come on. What?
You said you wanted it to be believable.
Aw.
Cut to the beach outside of Romy and Michelle's apartment. Romy drives up in a gorgeous, classic red convertible. She hits the horn and it plays La Cucaracha. We see Michele coming down the front steps with luggage in her hands.
Oh my God, you did it.
Yeah, I did it all right. Let's get going.
Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Oh, so what'd you have to do to get it?
I had to give all the guys in the service department hand jobs.
Without skipping a beat.
Well, while you were doing that, I taped all the nostalgic songs from high school to get us in the mood.
Romy
Michele.
contemplates the exchange.
Michele,
Huh?
I was kidding.
What?
You actually think I would do something like that for a car?
Michele doesn't really know how to answer that.
Oh, God, just get in.
Okay.
Romy finishes packing up the car.
Look what else I got us, little lady.
Oh my God, it's a flip phone.
Uh-huh.
How'd you get this? I think you're supposed to say I bought it.
Okay. I bought it.
She shuts the trunk.
Okay, are you ready?
Ready.
Let's do it.
Romy turns the key and the engine starts right up, along with Kenny Loggins singing Footloose, and the ladies sing right along.
It's not I gotta
I
cut
gotta
loose.
Footloose.
Kick off my Sunday shoes. Who do we?
I have no idea what the rest of the lyrics are.
Me neither.
From outside the car, we see Michele raise her fist triumphantly.
Woo! Watch out, Tucson. Here we come.
Romy steps on the gas and they barely clear the apartment building before the convertible backfires, starts to sputter.
Shit.
Oh.
They look a little lost at what to do, and eventually Romy tries the key again, starts right back up.
Woo! Watch out, Tucson. Here we come.
They get another couple of feet or so before the car backfires again.
Shit.
Oh.
Romy tries the key again, and it starts right back up again.
Woo!
Romy gingerly tries the gas again. This time it seems to be working.
Woo!
They start to get into the song, and Michele sings along with made-up lyrics.
Down in your art, they're flirting, burning, earning. Somebody better tell you, you have one hell of an eye. Everybody cut, everybody cut, everybody cut, everybody cut. Footloose.
The road trip is in high gear, and we see the ladies driving through the desert. They cruise up next to a family station wagon, where a little boy is in the back seat, being obnoxious. He sticks his tongue out at Michele, and then she sticks hers right out back. They go back and forth with this until Romy notices.
Okay, I give up. What are you doing?
Past this car, this kid is so obnoxious.
The kid puts his lips up to the window and bares his teeth at them.
Oh my God, what is with that kid?
I don't know. He is sick.
Michele proceeds to roll up her window and start doing it back to the kid. Eventually, Romy starts to pass the car, and Michele is face to face with the spawn's parents. But she is so invested in her antics, she doesn't notice it at first. The parents look over to see Michele in full force.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, not you. No, I was trying to scare your little boy.
The parents look horrified and confused as they pass, but then Michele notices the smears on the window.
Oh my God, are my lips that big?
We cut to Crazy Billy's Truck Stop, 24-hour service and cafe, where the ladies have stopped to change into their super impressive businesswoman regalia. We see them leave the ladies' room in sleek updos and black power suits.
All right. So remember, from this point on, we are sophisticated, educated, successful career women.
Right. Okay. God, this underwear is totally writing up my butt crack.
They make their way to the cafe counter.
Yeah. Hello. We need something to go.
Okay.
Do you have any sort of like businesswomen special?
The waitress rightfully looks at them like that's the most ridiculous thing she's ever heard of.
Come again.
Well, we're businesswomen.
Yeah, from LA.
And you know, some places have like a lunch special
for business women.
We don't have anything like that.
Well, then why don't you just give us 2 burgers and fries and Diet Cokes because we're in a hurry.
We're due in Tucson later for a business thing, you know.
What kind of business you in?
The ladies just kind of stand there gobsmacked. Great work. Eventually, Michele looks at Romy. We cut to the ladies back in the car. Michelle's playing with one of those paper things that girls make in junior high to see which boy likes them. But these guys, yeah.
Yeah, those things.
while Romy looks troubled.
I can't believe we never thought of what we did for a living.
Okay, which one of these guys will I have sex with at the reunion? Ooh, Casey Deegan.
Romy rips the paper thing right out of Michelle's hands.
Ah,
Come on. Now we're running out of time. I know. Why don't we say that we like own our own company?
ooh, good. But like what?
Like, what if we invented something?
Like what?
Okay, so it should be something that everybody has heard of, but nobody really knows who invented it. Oh my God, I've got it. Post-its. Everybody knows what Post-its are.
Yeah, they're like the little yellow things with the sticker on the back, right?
Romy nods.
Okay.
Okay, so we're working at this advertising agency right after college.
Ooh, college. That's a good one. Yep.
And like we have this big presentation to make, like to a client.
Mm-hmm.
So we're brainstorming, and then all of a sudden we're like out of paper clips.
Good, good.
And so then I'm like, okay. I say, wouldn't it be great, like, if this was like a stickum on the back of the paper, so it would just like, if I laid it on top of another paper, it would just, stay without a paper clip?
Yes.
And then you're like, you've got this grandfather or uncle that has like a paper company or a paper mill, and he's like really into it, and the rest is history. Oh my God, it's perfect. What do you think?
Romy looks over to Michelle, who looks suddenly a lot less enthusiastic.
Well, yeah, but
what?
I don't know. I mean, it just sounds like you invented Post-its all by yourself, I mean, what did I do?
Well, it's your grandfather or uncle.
Yeah.
Okay. So you could say that you were like the designer. Like, I thought of them, but then you thought of making them yellow.
Michelle scoffs at the thought.
Well, no, it's like most of these people have like known us since elementary school, and I just think that it's more believable. You're more believable as the designer rather than the inventor, right?
Uh-huh.
Michelle cranks up the culture club, clearly pissed off. Romy pulls over on the side of the road.
What are you doing?
Look, you're obviously pissed at me.
No, why should I be pissed at you? Just because now I know how you really feel about me?
Oh my God, I knew this would happen. I mean, like, I try for once to be honest with you, and it like blows up in my face.
Michelle gets out of the car.
God, you want to be honest? Okay, good. Let's be honest. I know I let you have the ideas. I can't read today.
What?
Yeah, I let you have the ideas so you won't feel so bad that I'm cuter.
You are not cuter, Michelle.
I am so cuter. It's like common knowledge, Romy. Everybody thinks so. I'm the Mary and you're the Rhoda.
That's ridiculous. You're the Rhoda. You're the Jewish one.
Oh my God. I'm talking cuteness-wise, Romy, okay? And cuteness-wise, I'm the Mary.
That's crazy. You have absolutely no proof that you're cuter.
Oh, proof? You want proof? Okay, fine. Who lost their virginity first?
Oh, big wow. With your cousin Barry. I wouldn't brag about it.
Okay, so who always got asked to dance first when we went to clubs, huh? No wonder you couldn't find his boyfriends, Romy.
Well, so what? You can't even get a job. I carry you, Michelle. Without me, you'd be lost.
That is such a lie.
Oh, yeah? Well, let's see then. Let's split up and see what happens.
What do you mean split up?
Whoa, when we get to Tucson, we are going our separate ways.
Okay, good, fine. I don't care.
Fine.
Fine.
They get back in the car and buckle up.
As of Tucson, we are finished.
Well, drive fast.
Romy struggles turning the engine over while Michelle can't get the seatbelt to work. She finally gives up on it as the engine starts and they drive down the highway.
How are we feeling? Do we want to just keep going or do we want to take an intermission?
I could stand a stretch, but I'm cool either way.
Yeah, we can take an intermission.
Yeah, why don't we do like a 10-minute? Okay, so let's come back by the 15 after. Does that sound good to everybody?
Sounds good.
All
Thank you,
righty.
10.
All righty.
Third 10.
Everybody donate while we're on intermission. See y'all in a bit. Where'd you girl?
Hey, Dad, are
Yes.
you driving or flying when we do the reunion in the Players Con in the summer?
Probably flying,
Okay, yeah, the drive last time was like super intense. I feel.
right? Like, drive was good because I needed to go to IKEA, and so I hit like up 17 IKEAs on the way from St. Louis to Rochester. But having gone to St. Louis since then, I'm like, I can hop on the tram and get from the airport for $2 and don't need to drive for 12 hours.
Yeah.
You can also, both of you, hit up some of us who like live here, and we can come get you from the airport as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's free.
I'm clearly flying because driving's not my thing. But I'm also like, I hate that I'm driving or flying because there's like so much great booze I want to bring you guys. That I don't know.
Can you check a bag with a bunch of booze in it? Like, is that theoretically possible?
Like, it's such a gamble of like.
That makes sense.
Getting it there in one piece. I mean, they make specific like these intense bubble wrap bags specifically for wine and liquor to like put in your bag. But you know, the 50-pound limit, obviously, like, so I think
that would make it hard.
Try and like slowly just start shipping stuff up to like Ginger and Kelsey's house.
So, Mom, hear me out. I fly to Atlanta and a mom and dad road trip. Just like have that enter your soul and like percolate and think.
That
would be so fun.
Sounds amazing. Okay, I'm gonna.
We'll have sing-alongs. Well, like it could go great.
Yes.
You consider. Let me know.
Okay. Oh my gosh, we will totally talk about that.
You guys could sing Footloose.
Yes.
And make up all the words.
And then we could like live stream some of our drive to you guys. Like,
oh, I would be very interested in the mom and dad trip updates.
Oh, no, a cat just closed things.
Michele, I really want to, I want you to try my favorite gin.
Yes.
Mostly so I know if, like, I want to know if I like it because it's from my favorite brewery that has a distillery, or because it's legitimately good gin.
I feel like gin is for like, so my thing, especially now that gin has taken on like such a forefront in the spirits community, anything that is heavily or overly junipered is trying to hide like a flaw in something else. So like back in the day, everything tastes like pine sol because every gin was juniper heavy, because this is before we got into like aromatics and all that kind of stuff, and different styles of gin, different ways to distill it, and etc. So now if you get like a gin that's intensely juniper heavy, I feel like it's just to hide a flaw, but I will taste it. But if you like it, at the end of the day, that's all that really matters.
That's yeah, that's true. Yeah. And they also make a blue morpho kind of mix to it that it's like it's more something I can drink almost straight. Like I just put LaCroix with it, really. But it's like a little sweeter, a little more flowery.
Oh, I love floral gins.
So
there's actually a really great gin, Andrew. I don't know if it's available in St. Louis. I will find out. If not, I'll bring you a bottle. So it's High Claire gin, and the botanicals are in the aromatics are actually grown at the estate where Downton Abbey is filmed.
Oh my god,
I'm obsessed already.
It's this gorgeous purple bottle, and it is a really amazing gin. Like it's not just like all flair and circumstance. Like
very nice,
very close. Yeah.
So I will see if it's available in St. Louis. If not, I'll bring you a bottle.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
I'm actively stalling for how many seconds, babe? Well, for you. Oh, I'm actively stalling a little bit because someone is changing into his second wig.
Yay! I was looking for my little business suit, but I couldn't find it.
Michele, this is the
I
stuff that I use, Michele.
Oh, blue whale! I love blue whale.
That's real
Yeah.
cute.
It's a really
It is
great.
cute. Yeah, this is my favorite. I like it.
It is a really great gin, very herb forward, clean tasting.
Yeah.
A good martini gin.
Yeah.
I've been like so into wine lately. Like I cannot get me to drink much of anything else unless I'm like forced into it. But I actually had I had one of the best cocktails that I think I've ever had at Crafted for the STL peeps the other night, or it was a couple weeks ago, but it tasted like a Starburst. Like it was sweet without being too sweet, and it was tart without being too tart. And I literally just kind of looked over and was like, I would drink this if it didn't have alcohol in it.
You're like, I'm obsessed.
Like I would literally just chug this if I didn't know what the like end result would be.
What's the name of the bar?
Crafted.
I'm gonna look up their menu.
Has anyone been to the speakeasy thing at the Foundry?
I haven't been to the one at the Foundry yet.
Patrick was talking about that in the main chat a while ago, and I started following them on Instagram.
Yeah, I really want to try it, but I don't have I don't have a wardrobe that's fancy enough to go there, so I'm gonna have to buy a suit or something.
I think Patrick went there on like a date with Taylor because he posted about it. But it looks really pretty.
Our bearded lady is ready.
Yeah.
And I say that with absolutely no judgment because she's often a bearded lady.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of drinking at bars, we want to drink at Bar PM more. So GoFundMe, help them fix that window, help them fight the legal case that's up against Chad. Those is bullshit. If you don't know more about that, DM one of us. We'll fill you in on the deets on that.
Also, if you search PM,
we need to pick the most level-headed of us.
Yeah. Also, like if you search Bar PM in TikTok, there are actually like a lot of TikToks about it.
About what is happening and what's happening.
From big content creators too. So there's outside of St. Louis, there's been a lot of attention about it. So
yeah. So is Bearded Lady ready for us to proceed?
Yeah, she gave me the thumbs up.
What was funny is that though, the first time that the cowboy was smoking in the script, Stephanie was also smoking from their vape, and they're the cowboy. So it was kind of perfect. Anyway, we can go forward. So I will let Danny take it away.
All right. So we meet up with our ladies outside a swanky banquet hall in Tucson, Arizona. We see the convertible roll up and Michele get out by herself. Romy is already parked for the valet and didn't wait for her. They walk single file, about 20 feet between them. Romy enters the hall first. She doesn't even hold the door open for her former friend, who doesn't break her stride as she enters. Michele enters the banquet hall and everyone's in pastel. She looks striking in her black dress in comparison. As she makes her way through the crowd, the camera focuses in on Romy, finding Billy.
Wow, Billy Christensen, Romy White.
No way. My God, you look fantastic. I mean, I never would have recognized you in a million years.
Thanks.
So, what have you been doing since high school?
Well, believe it or not, I invented Post-its.
The camera pans back to Michele, who has just seen this whole exchange. She scoffs at the fact Romy just took all the credit once again. She spots the A group from across the hall and makes her way over to them, where Christy is regaling.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah, regaling the other three about her life.
So I told Prescott, you can either pay me the $150 or I am out of here. Bye-bye. I mean, there are at least 12 other major markets that would put me on the air tomorrow.
Wow. So you did it. You're an anchor woman.
No. I'm a weather girl.
On the highest rated 5 o'clock news in Tucson.
Oh. so.
So, Michelle, what are you up to?
Okay. I invented Post-its.
You're kidding.
You must have made a fortune.
Well, yeah.
No offense, Michelle, but how in the world did you think of Post-it?
Well,
She glances over at Romy and Billy and overhears a snippet of their conversation.
And I invented them totally by myself. I mean, all Michelle did was say, like, what about making them yellow?
Really?
actually, I invented a special kind of glue.
Oh, really? Well, then I'm sure you wouldn't mind giving us a detailed account of how exactly you concocted this miracle glue, would you?
No, well, ordinarily, when you make glue, first you need to thermoset your resin, and then after it cools, you mix in epoxide, which is really just a fancy schmancy name for any simple oxygenated adhesive, right? But then I thought maybe, just maybe, you could raise the viscosity by adding a complex glucose derivative during the emulsification process. And it turns out I was right.
I don't believe it. You must be the most successful person in our graduating class.
Uh-huh. And you're not. Bye.
You too, Raz. Michelle walks off in triumph. Cut to Romy and Billy parked outside. Billy is sitting in the driver's seat of the convertible, making rooming noises like he's a race car driver.
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
I'm in my mom's
No
car.
grades. Sing along. Romy, can I ask you something?
Billy and Romy start to lean in for a kiss when Michelle comes bounding up to the car excitedly.
Romy, you will not believe what just happened.
Michelle, can't you see that I am busy?
Fine. Okay, just forget it.
Michelle walks off in a huff, not even paying attention to the stretch limo that runs right into her. She gets thrown in the air and rolls right along the top of it.
Whoa! Oh, oh, ow, ow, ow!
She finally rolls onto the trunk and destroys the rear spoiler as she's thrown onto the ground.
Oh, come on!
Oh, God, are you all right?
A handsome gentleman gets out of the limo to check on Michelle.
What do you think?
I am so sorry. My driver didn't see you. Please come. I have boxes of Kleenex in my limo. Let me make it up to you.
Michelle considers her options for a second.
Okay.
They get in, and it feels like the TARDIS. Michelle's voice echoes.
Oh my God. God.
The man grabs a box of Kleenex, as promised, and hands it over to Michelle.
Here, help yourself, Michelle.
Thanks. Wait, how do you know my name?
It's me, Michelle. Sandy.
Sandy Frink?
Mm-hmm.
But you're so dreamy.
Well, when I made my first million, my present to myself was a new face.
Okay, I'm not just saying this because you picked but you really picked a good one.
Thanks.
The camera moves back over to the convertible, where Romy and Billy are still talking.
I had this notebook with Mrs. Romy Christensen written on it like 1,000 times. Now you think I'm some sort of geek.
Oh, no, not at all. I'm flattered.
Christy, martini in hand, half walks and half stumbles over to the convertible.
Hi, Billy. I've been looking all over for you. You want to dance once? You know, for old time's sake.
No, thanks. I owe this one to Romy.
He gets out of the driver's side of the car and opens Romy's door. He takes her hand and whisks her back inside to make good on that dance after all this time, leaving Christy gobsmacked. We cut to the limo where Sandy and Michelle are passionately making out, The moonroof is open, and Toby seems to float above it and peer down into the limo.
Hey, you guys! They're about to announce the winners of the vote. Come on.
Vote? What vote?
We gotta get out of here. Or we gotta get in there.
Gonna get in there.
And he flies out of the moonroof while Michele is collecting herself because people are flying.
Okay, wait. I can't find my top. Where are you?
The script is rife with innuendo. Cut to the banquet hall. We see a sign that indicates it's the Christie room. And a slightly disheveled Sandy enters hand in hand with Michele wearing a black bra and skirt. Billy is up at the podium.
Hey, how you guys doing tonight? I bet everyone is as anxious as I am to hear the results of the vote.
What vote?
The person voted most changed for the better since high school it's a tie. Most changed for better since high school are Romy White and Michele Weinberger.
Honey, go on up there and get your medal.
Okay, how weird. I didn't even know we were voting.
She makes her way up to the podium. As she does, Romy comes up and embraces Billy. They kiss triumphantly. Christy angrily hands her empty daiquiri glass to Cheryl.
Give me another daiquiri.
Michele completes her journey to the podium and Billy puts a medal around her neck.
Here you go.
She gets on the mic to make a speech.
I'm sorry. I couldn't find my top.
Everyone erupts in applause. Sandy comes up to her and plants a kiss on her lips.
Honey, that is beautiful.
Michele glances at Romy, who is in full embrace with Billy. They look knowingly at one another as they're being pulled in opposite directions. The camera pans out and we see the limo on one side and the convertible on the other. The ladies are being led to their separate lives by their new boyfriends. They drive through the crowds and out of the banquet hall. Christy looks disappointed. I would have said disappointing. The limo turns right and the convertible turns left. Michele looks back at her friend, who is also looking back at her. We dissolve to an exterior of a mansion. 70 years later, we cut to the interior of an ornate sitting room. Sandy is shakily carrying a tray as he makes his way to his wife, Michele.
Take that for you, sir.
Oh, no, you leave me alone.
Sorry.
He finally reaches a coffee table where he plops the tray down, hitting a cat and knocking something down in the process. That's really unexpected. Michele is in an evening gown, carrying her medal from the reunion.
Oh, looking at your medal from the reunion again, dear. You miss her, don't you?
Duh.
Michele, have you been terribly unhappy with me all these years?
Oh, no. No, Sandy.
Oh, good.
I've just been lonely with no one to talk to.
Why don't you call her?
Okay.
Yeah.
She hits a button on the coffee table and a screen pops up with a man that looks exactly like Billy Christensen, looking about 28 years younger than Michele and Sandy.
Hello?
Billy Christensen.
Oh, no. I'm Billy Jr.
Oh, Billy, honey, is your mommy home?
Well, yeah, but she can't come to the phone right now. She's on her deathbed.
Romy.
Oh, dear.
Billy, honey, tell your mommy that Michele Weinberger Frink is on the phone and would very much like to speak with her.
Billy Jr. looks towards his mother, who's laying in an antique bed with all kinds of medical equipment around her.
Not until you admit that I'm the Mary and you're the Rhoda.
I'm the Mary. I'm the Mary. You're a pasty hag on a deathbed. I'm the Mary. Everybody knows.
Way to go, honey.
We see Romy giving the finger as the machines start blasting warnings like it's taking all of the strength she has. Michele goes to hang up the phone. As she hits the button, she hears a car horn. She looks confused at Sandy, but the horn just keeps going. The screen dissolves, and it seems we've been in a dream this whole time. Michele is asleep in the passenger side of the convertible, and a car horn is being honked behind her. Michele wakes up with a small jump.
Oh God. Oh, we're really here. Oh God.
Good evening, sir.
Thanks for not waking me up, Romy. God, what a bitch.
She checks her makeup in the rearview mirror and makes her way to a slightly different hotel entrance. We cut to the ballroom, and the reunion is in full force. We see Romy enter by herself, and a random classmate walks up to her.
Hey, Romy White.
Hey,
Where's Michele?
I don't know. Anyone seen Billy Christensen?
A male classmate overhears as he's walking by.
Try the bar.
Thanks, man.
She makes her way there, and we cut to Michele just entering the reunion. She passes the welcoming table without even noticing Toby.
Oh, excuse me. You can't go in there without a name tag.
Oh, okay. Michele Weinberger.
Oh my God, Michele Weinberger. My God, you look great. It's me, Toby. Oh, Toby Walters.
Uh-huh.
Okay, oh, here it is. Here's your name tag. And Romy's already inside.
I could care less. I am not here with Romy.
You're kidding me.
No, we're not even friends anymore. We had this big falling out over Post-its.
Post-its?
It's a long story. See ya.
What?
But she's already off. We cut to Romy, still searching for Billy. She finally spots him, beer in hand and cutting up with a large group of people. She's transfixed. She starts to walk over to him, not moving her gaze. She bumps into an attractive woman with a chic bob.
Oh, excuse me.
Hi, Romy. How are you?
Lisa Luter?
Yes.
So where are the rest of the A group?
Oh, they're around someplace. We lost touch over the years.
Wow. Isn't it weird, like, when you're not friends with your friends anymore? I mean, Michele and I just fell out like 2 hours ago.
Cut to Michele.
Because she's selfish and she's always like devalues me, and I'm sick of it, you know?
The camera pans to show she's talking to a group of guests that don't seem to care about this a single bit.
God, you guys are so easy to talk to.
Cut back to Romy and Lisa.
And I invented Post-its, you know, the yellow things with a stick 'em on the back.
Yes, I know what they are.
So what are you up to?
I'm an associate fashion editor for Vogue.
Wow! Good job! Boy, I must like have every single issue of Vogue for like the last 10 years.
Okay, well, it was very nice talking with you.
Nice talking to you too.
Lisa leaves her, and she takes a minute to psych herself up before approaching Billy.
Okay, Romy.
But when she looks back up, Billy's left the group. She missed her chance. Instead, she sees the remaining 3 of the A group, all visibly pregnant in pastel dresses, sipping hopefully non-alcoholic drinks.
It was so cute. My mom gave us a new car seat for the baby. And when the box arrived, little Jake looks at me and says, "Mommy, is that the baby?" Oh, I wish.
They're giggling in their little huddle when Romy walks up.
Hi, everyone. So we meet again.
Oh, hi. Romy White. You're the chubby girl.
Well, I was bitch, but I haven't been for a really long time. So what are you all up to? Christy, in the yearbook you said you wanted to have Jane Pauley's job. So are like you a big TV anchor woman now?
Oh no, I don't even watch TV anymore. My priorities have changed since I became a mommy. Can you believe this is number 3?
Wow, 3 kids. You must feel really tied down.
Not at all. I feel very fulfilled. Besides, Billy always wanted a big family.
Billy Christensen?
Mm-hmm.
You married Billy Christensen?
Mm-hmm. For almost 10 years now. Billy's in real estate development.
Romy looks like she swallowed glass.
So how about you? Any kids?
No. So I just haven't had the time, with running my own business and all.
Your own business?
Yeah, I invented Post-its.
No, really. What do you do?
That's what I do. I invented Post-its.
The A group doesn't find this nearly as impressive as Romy imagined.
You are kidding me.
Well, I've made a lot of money.
The A group is kind of done with her now.
Oh, you know who they say has made a ton of money? Sandy Frank.
The Freakazoid?
Yeah, he invented some special kind of rubber that's used in every tennis shoe in North America.
Hey, if anyone needs to make a call, I've got a phone.
She holds up a brick of an old school flip phone that likely looked outdated even in 1997. The A group quietly watches the awkwardness unfold. We cut to the front entrance where a pissed off Heather Mooney is smoking as she bounds briskly past Toby's welcoming table.
Is Sandy Frank here?
No, you can't go in without a name tag.
Fuck off.
Heather Mooney? Oh my God, you're exactly the same.
We cut to inside the reunion. Michele and Lisa are in conversation when Michele spots Heather entering.
Oh my God, Heather Mooney is here? This ought to be good.
And she walks off, leaving Lisa a bit bemused. We cut back to the A group and Romy, and Heather is approaching.
Oh God, don't look now, it's Heather Mooney.
What?
Hello, Romy.
Heather, you said you weren't coming.
Michele is watching this unfold out of eyesight of Romy.
Yeah, well, since Sandy and Michele aren't married, what a waste of a tank of gas, huh?
Okay, well, come on, I'll help you find him.
He's not here. I already asked Toby, dumb fuck. Obviously, I've interrupted. Why don't you just go back to ignore me like you did in high school?
No, you can stay. We're just discussing our class success stories. So what are you up to?
Ever hear of Lady Fair cigarettes? I invented the quick burning paper.
Wow, we have a whole class of inventors.
Meaning?
Oh, Sandy Frank invented something too. Hey, isn't that Sandy over there?
What did Sandy invent?
Some kind of rubber.
Romy here invented Post-it.
You did not.
Yeah, I did.
You did not.
Yeah, I did.
You did not.
Yeah, well, then who did then?
A guy named Art Fry from 3M Corp. We studied it in business school.
Christy looks like the cat that ate the canary.
You are kidding me. You just made all that up?
The A group is beside themselves in amusement. Heather realizes she blew Romy's cover and walks off. Michele realizes this isn't as good as she thought it would be to see her friend so embarrassed.
Oh God, you are so weird.
Michele walks up.
Why don't you just leave her alone?
Michele.
Oh, it's Back Brace Girl.
Hi, back brace girl.
Oh, shut up. And what are you picking on us for? We are not the ones who got fat.
We're pregnant, you halfwit.
Oh, yeah? Well, I hope your babies look like monkeys. Come on, Romy.
Romy stalks off with Michelle in tow, leaving the A group alone in their smugness. Romy finds a quiet corner to cry in, but Michelle is there to comfort her.
Oh, Romy.
Oh, please, just go away. Just leave me alone. Oh, why did I even come back here?
Well, you know what? There are worse things than telling some dumb story and having everyone laugh at you.
Like what?
Like losing your best friend, you know? I mean, I had the worst dream, Romy. I dreamt we weren't friends and we were really, really old. But I mean, like, we were like really, really old. And we weren't friends. And I can't stand that we're mad at each other. Okay? I'm sorry I said all those things. You're as cute as me. You are. And in some cultures, maybe even cuter.
I'm sorry, too. I shouldn't have said you weren't smart enough to invent Post-its.
Well, I mean, maybe I'm not. Although, in my dream, I did know the formula for glue. So, are we friends again?
Well, duh.
Okay. And you know what? It doesn't even matter what we told, like, what, 4 people, some dumb lie. Like, who cares?
Cut to the main ballroom, where Christy is at the podium addressing the whole reunion.
Hi, everybody, settle down. Hi, I'm Christy Masters Christensen. I have been asked to formally welcome you all to Sagebrush High's 10-year reunion.
Romy and Michelle make their way back in as everyone applauds.
We have come a long way in the past 10 years. Our own Lisa Luter is helping set the style for the country as fashion editor for Vogue magazine.
Lisa seems a bit embarrassed at the acknowledgement as everyone applauds her, except Heather, who rolls her eyes hard.
And Travis McKinney is in his 5th year as a member of the Dallas Cowboys football team.
Travis gives a little wave to acknowledge the applause, and Heather lets beer dribble out of her mouth in exasperation.
And Romy and Michelle claim they invented Post-it.
Christy erupts in laughter, and awkward little giggles emerge from the crowd as the camera finds our ladies super embarrassed. Romy beelines out of the ballroom with Michelle in tow. She finds a lounge and throws her purse in frustration.
Oh my God, all I ever wanted was for people to think that we were better than we were in high school. And now we're just some stupid joke like we always were.
No, Romy. Can I tell you the truth? I never knew that we weren't that great in high school. I mean, we always had so much fun together. I thought in high school was a blast until you told me that our lives weren't good enough. I thought everything since high school was a blast. I think we should go back out there as ourselves and just have fun like we always do. The hell with everyone else.
I don't think I can.
Well, do you think you could stop being such a baby? God, I feel like I've been like chasing you all over this reunion. We've come all this way. Now we're going to enjoy ourselves, whether you like it or not.
God, Michelle, I've never seen this side of your personality before. You're so bossy and domineering. I like it.
Me too.
Cut to outside, and we see Romy and Michelle open up their trunk and get to their suitcases. Time for the iconic pink and blue dresses. They strut in, never looking better.
I don't believe it.
Oh, what?
They're back.
Christy's obviously pretty jealous.
Nice outfits. Post-its must be really lucrative.
The ladies make their way right up to the A group.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Oh, yes, I am so sure.
They find themselves face to face with the A group.
What the hell is your problem, Christy? Why are you always such a nasty bitch? Probably because your face. Do you think you get some sort of sick pleasure from torturing other people? I mean, yeah, okay. So Michelle and I did make up some lame story, but we only did it because we wanted you to treat us like human fucking beings. But you know what? I finally realized I don't fucking care if you like us or not because we don't like you. Okay? You're a bad person with an ugly heart, and I don't give a flying fuck. what you think.
The crowd is shocked and silent. Christy is finally at a loss for words.
Come on, Michele.
Okay. And yeah.
They start to walk away.
It's unbelievable. They're as deluded about their lives as they are about those hideous clothes.
At this, Lisa emerges from the crowd.
Actually, Christy, they've got nice lines, a fun, frisky use of color. All in all, I'd have to say they're really not bad.
Well, we still think they're ridiculous, don't we, girls?
Kelly and Cheryl are notably silent.
Why don't you just let them think for themselves for once?
Oh.
You're just jealous because, unlike a certain ball-busting, dried-up career woman I might mention, we are all happily married.
That's right, Christy. Keep telling yourself that.
The crowd shuffles past the A group and makes their way over to Romy and Michele.
Do love those outfits.
Thanks. Michele made them.
Well, I mean, I just sewed them. We both designed them.
50-50.
That's so cool.
Well, it's been terrific seeing all of you. Come on, Michele.
Oh, okay. Bye.
And they go to walk off but are stopped by Heather Mooney.
I am sorry that I blew your big lie for you.
Hey, that's okay. It's better this way.
It's ironic, isn't it? I really thought you guys had it made in high school.
Us?
Yes, you, with your long hair and your long legs, walking on your legs, flipping your hair. I can't compete with that. You made Sandy crazy. And the whole time you were making my life hell, the A group was making your life hell. I didn't know.
You know what? I bet in high school, everybody made somebody's life hell.
Not me. Never had the opportunity to make anyone's life hell.
You know what? I bet that's not true. You were really unpleasant.
You think?
Oh, yeah. God, yeah.
As they're considering this, Toby walks up.
Heather, oh, I'm off duty. Since you never got around to it in high school, I was wondering if you could sign my yearbook, and please don't tell me to fuck off because it really hurts my feelings.
I hurt your feelings.
Yeah, all the time.
Tremendous. That's tremendous. Go get your stupid nutcake. I would be happy to sign it.
Okay, oh, great. I'll be right back, okay?
Michele, I think we should leave. There's no way this year's reunion is going to get any better.
But just then, Toby runs back into the ballroom.
Hey, everybody. Sandy Frank just landed in a helicopter.
Sandy Frank has a helicopter?
Yeah, apparently he's worth like millions. He invented some sort of special rubber or something.
Like for nutcake?
I feel like I should just break the fourth wall for a hot minute to say that nutcake was substituted for condoms because I feel like that was really just well done. I should acknowledge that. We cut outside to a helicopter. We see the pilot's door open and some fancy sneakers hit the ground. Now we're following what must be Sandy Frank into the hotel. The crowd parts as he walks in, and Heather has finally found her friend.
That's Sandy Frank? What the hell was I thinking?
She heads out for a cigarette. Christy bounds up on Sandy as he's searching the room.
Sandy, hi. You look so rich. I mean, great.
But he's not even paying attention to her. He's found who he came for.
Michele, after all these years, you still take my breath away.
Thanks. So you must be like the most successful person in the entire graduating class.
Well, I guess that depends on how you define success. If to you, success means having a house in Aspen, one in Acapulco, a penthouse in New York, a mansion in Malibu, a 60-foot yacht, an 8-seat Windstar, a Bell Jet Ranger, a Bentley, a personal trainer, a full-time chef, a live-in masseuse, and a staff of 24, then yeah, I guess I am successful. But no matter how much I accumulate, there's still one thing I don't have.
Your own country?
I don't have you, Michele. Will you dance with me?
Only if Romy can dance with us.
Sure.
Sandy takes each lady's hand in his and leads them to the dance floor. And they perform their iconic interpretive dance to Cyndi Lauper's Time After Time. As the crowd cheers at the end, Romy whispers to Michele,
See, I told you it would pay off to go to those clubs every night.
we cut to outside the hotel, and all Heather Mooney wants is a damn cigarette. But her lighter's not working. Again.
Come on.
We see someone cupping a lighter and holding it up to her. As she turns, it's the cowboy.
Oh, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. What do you want?
You were right. I was a brain dead redneck asshole. Although I never screwed a sheep or my sister.
Why not? Couldn't catch him?
I guess I deserve that. I was a jerk. But I was so miserable in high school, I don't think I spoke more than 2 words the entire time. Couldn't breathe there, you know? Plus I had this really bad stutter. Listen, you want to go somewhere quiet? Somewhere we can talk?
You want to talk to me?
Yeah. I'm waiting.
I almost had it. Okay, cowboy. I don't know what your trip is, but if this is some kind of sick game.
What? No.
If you fuck with me in any way, I will rip each and every appendage from your body, starting with your dick. Capiche?
Look, I just want to talk.
Okay, what the hell? What is your name?
Clarence.
I like your hat, Clarence.
Thank you.
Pick up the pace.
They head out together just as the camera leads us back to Romy, Michele, and Sandy making their grand exit from the reunion.
You wait here. I'll prep my chopper.
Okay.
All right.
As Sandy exits, we catch Billy.
Oh my God, someone's puking in the bushes.
Ew.
Billy emerges from the bushes, clearly disheveled. His shirt is unbuttoned from the 4th button down, but he tries to play it cool.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Billy?
Stubbo?
The name is Romy.
Romy and Michele. So, weren't you guys like totally in love with me in high school?
She was.
Billy checks if anyone's around, then walks up to them, vomit still glistening on his chin.
You want to get a room?
You're married.
To Christy.
Yeah, but you've got like children and you're like a successful real estate developer.
I do drywall for her old man's construction company. And you know this new surprise nutcake? I don't even know his name. Is he mine? So, how about that room?
He puts a finger on her chest and lets it slide down, trying to appear sexy.
Okay. Why don't you go and get that room? Go and wash your face off and take off all your clothes, and I'll be up there in like 5 minutes.
All right. Your fantasies coming true tonight.
He puts a hand on Michelle's shoulder.
I'll see you later.
Ugh. Okay.
They both laugh as he stumbles back into the hotel.
God.
Now he's going to see what it feels like to wait.
That's such a good one.
Ladies,
And we see Sandy holding a helicopter door open for them. They head towards him.
God, can you believe we're going home in a helicopter?
I know, it's so cool.
Fuck Ramon in his car. I just wish everyone inside the reunion could come out and see us lift off.
Oh.
Ginger, you're killing me. They get in the chopper.
Thank you. Oh.
And the word they, I'm guessing, is loosely meaning only two of these people and not a three-way kiss.
Thruple.
But if it was, good for them. They have a big romantic kiss.
I didn't even think about that. Oh my God. I'm so glad you didn't bring your big notebook with you.
Michelle.
As they're taking off, everyone inside the reunion comes out and sees them fly away. As they're heading out, we see Christy roaming around the crowd, distressed.
Billy! Billy! Billy, where are you?
The helicopter causes a huge gust of wind that makes Christy's dress blow up in her face, showing everyone her underwear that I'm really hoping were embarrassing ones. The ladies get their schadenfreude.
Billy, damn it! Damn it!
Out in a field behind the hotel, we see Heather and you're fucking busy. We see Heather and the cowboy making out.
Oh my God, is that Heather?
Go for it, Heather.
The helicopter heads away, and we cut to an exterior shot 6 months later. Is it rodeo or rodeo?
Rodeo.
Okay. We're on Rodeo Drive, and we see Romy and Michele have their own brick and mortar. Inside, the place is booming, with Romy and Michele checking people out.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, enjoy your fashions.
Have a Romy and Michele day.
That was a good one.
Thanks. I cannot believe how busy we've been.
I know. Hey, maybe we could pay Sandy back like this week.
I think we're like 2 years away from that.
Oh, okay.
Cut to Heather Mooney looking out of place in a white dress with lemons on it, cigarette in hand. She's just come out of a dressing room.
Heather, has anyone ever told you that smoking can kill you?
No, no one. Thank you.
Okay, but if you burn it, you buy it.
Like I give a shit. I look like an asshole.
What? Nuh-uh. You look totally cute.
This dress exacerbates the genetic betrayal that is my legacy.
Okay, I don't even know what you're talking about because of those words, but come here.
She plucks a hair out from between Heather's eyebrows.
Ow!
God, that has been bugging me.
Stay away from my bikini area.
Okay.
I'm in a rush. Bring it up if you must.
Okay, let me have the tag, please. Thank you. You really do look cute.
Heather walks off and she takes the tag over to the register where Romy is.
You know what?
What, huh?
Despite that surly demeanor, I think we've just given her like a big gift. Okay, I mean, like to give someone like Heather Mooney the chance to express herself through fashion, like we could have really changed her life.
Yeah. For me, though, it's like I've given birth to my own baby girl, you know? Only like she's a big giant girl who smokes and says shit a lot, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's fold scarves.
Okay. You know what, Michele?
Huh?
I think you're like the funniest person I know.
Me too, with you.
The camera pulls away and fades to black. The end.
Woohoo! Look at us, done in like 2 hours. That's
I know.
I think
Like
this
a
is the
record.
earliest end time. Yeah.
It's a short movie. It's a
I think the early, like, that's like right up there when we did those like 2 episodes of Frasier.
right.
Yeah. We were over in like 10 seconds.
right. Well, thank you all. I really hope that everybody has gone to this website and made a donation if you enjoyed this as half as much as I did, because I was fucking snorting because I'm a little, intoxicated, but yeah.
I'm totally
So,
sober and I couldn't keep it together. So
Okay, good. Well, one more time for this amazing cast, we're going to start with Mr. Sean Watson as our wonderful Billy.
Sorry, I'm sleazy.
No, you were great. We
That's the best way they could have said that.
and Lisa. Woohoo. Great. We had Andrew
Heather was
Watson. Oh my God, Heather was so good. We had Andrew Watson as Toby and Kelly and some others. Loved it. We had Stephanie Six Trombones as Christy Masterson, I guess.
Bravo,
Christy
bravo.
Masters Christensen.
That's right. Oh, there it is. Masterson.
Yeah, that's right.
We had Steven Shore as Ramon and Sandy Frank.
Bravely picked.
That Sandy was spot on.
It literally was.
It was great. Loved it. We had Michele as Romy. And we had the amazing Danny Wilson as the narrator. Woohoo!
And let's not forget the incredible Ginger Fahrenheit as Michele. I was like, oh, I have to read.
Yeah. So much
yeah.
fun.
I think that was
Please.
And a special shout out to Ginger for getting the script together. And
Yeah.
I know others contributed to it as well, but I know she generally takes up the bulk of
It
it.
ended up being just Ginger because I couldn't find my DVD. And then Kelsey had issues with her like PS4 trying to get it to play. So it ended up just being Ginger.
That is the most like mom like 2000 thing that I could have ever heard. I couldn't get my DVD to work, so the kid put it in the thing, and then they did it, and it was fine.
They did it, and whatever.
So mom is momming. But
It's on the cloud. I don't know.
And I was just about to say, like, hopefully next time there won't be any sex noises, but I'm playing All the Way May in League of Their Own. So I guess, like, we're just typecasting me now as mom and then sex noise lady. So that's
I don't know. I know that one really well. She doesn't do the sex noises. The only one who has to do the sex noises is what's her fuck that she teaches to read.
Oh,
yeah.
You do teach somebody to read smut, though. So
yeah,
she does teach her to read smut.
It's still on brand.
It's all
Hey,
just
what
like,
are you having to read?
Dirty mom.
Dirty Mom is my typecast now.
Love it. Speaking of, I hope you'll join us again on Saturday, March 30th. We are going to do a League of Their Own, which I'm super excited about. I'm excited because Ken is going to be Dottie. Yes, love that journey. We're going to have Luke Seckington be the kid sister Kit, which I think is also going to be hilarious and awesome.
Yes.
And, Danny, can you tell us a little bit more what that fundraiser is going to be for? Put you on the spot.
Yes. So this is one of our one thing that I love about the players is that we do a giving tree every handful of shows. And this has been historically whenever one of us comes to the group and says, hey, I know someone, they've got some stuff going on and could probably use like a little extra stuff to be grateful for today or something to that effect. And this is a dear friend of mine. I actually met her when we were hospitalized together, which is not a sob story, just funny that we met on a grippy sock vacation. But she faces some general health concerns and is a mostly single mom of two with a medically complex child who is still under 2. And she could absolutely use help in everything from helping with her kids' medical bills to helping with her medical bills to helping with let's get dinner on the table for a night. So I'm excited that we'll be able to give her a little bit of an extra. I'm looking for a word, but just a little extra gift so
Little
that
boost.
she can not worry for a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're excited about that. So we'll see you guys in about like six-ish weeks, and we'll have a great time like we always do. So thank you for watching. And I think we're good.
Bye. Good night.
Bye, everybody.
Good night, everybody.